Hey everybody. So today what we're going to do is we're going to work on our meat. Um, we went to S&R. Didn't really record anything because it's the same thing you've seen. We went to the same store in Isthmus. So one way we thought to help people was to teach them how to save. And you may have to put more money out right away, but if you buy in bulk, a lot of times you're able to save money. And if you do something like we're going to do and separate and seal your food, you can make it last a lot longer and save more money, especially if you buy meats when there's a huge sale. So I'll show you what we bought.
Ta-da!
Doesn't really fit in here very well. Can you hold the stuff, make sure it's not falling? Plastics. Bought ground beef. We bought 5 kilos of ground beef. It costed 1,438 pesos.
20.
Yeah, 0.18. I'll try to do the math and everything for you guys and put it up on the screen. But we're going to divide it out into like 1.5 pound servings, and we'll seal it up with our sealer. And obviously we're going to bring you guys along for the ride. So maybe that's why Kuting got dressed up today.
Not to be.
So we got our little cheap sealer. We bought off Shopee. We got some Shopee sealing bags. I do recommend getting quality sealing bags. A quality sealer is good too, but quality sealing bags is really important. Because if they don't seal right, then they're no good to you. So I've already sealed one side. With these bags you can get a big roll. So we're going to decide about how much we want. It's just water from the potatoes.
Okay. I thought it's
No.
for the Lysol.
Now, so one trick to making sure you don't make a mess is folding your bags back. Okay? Now, my thing is, our bags are almost too big for our sealer. So, one thing I can do is, right now, seal this side and then cut here if I had the shape just a little bit smaller, and that way you would put it in from here, and that would take less sealing. So let's put it on here carefully. So we'll line it up, make sure it's all on the heating graph, and ours just barely fits. Ours locks down and we'll seal. Got your marker ready?
Yeah.
Now we have a good seal going across. You want to make sure you have no air bubbles. Sometimes there's little cracks in them, or wrinkles, that can cause an air gap, and air gaps are bad. So I'm going to move that one just a little bit more. Just try to do it on this side. Got a pretty good seal there. That one's a lot better. Now I'll pick which side is my best side here. You can see this one's got a line going down almost all the way through, and I got more of a gap up here. So what I'll do is try not to waste any. try to cut it somewhat straight. I'm terrible at straight lines. Now, tip number 2. Get yourself a magic marker, waterproof marker of some type, and write down what it is and the date. Kind of like this. That. See? Now you have your date on there. Now, honestly, what happens is Kuting fills these out because I have terrible, terrible writing. Like I said, just take your thing. Actually, I cut a little close right there. Take your bags, roll them up. That way you don't touch the edge with the food. And you can keep your bag clean. Now my hands are clean. I washed them. It's nice and loose ground beef, so we've got a good ground beef. It's not all really packed up, terrible meat. So you never want to fill your bag too much.
You gonna weigh that?
I don't want to get the scale out, actually. I'm just trying to think about how much we will eat and base it on that. Now, I'm going to wash my hands again. Be right back. Now, unplug this, keep our contaminants off of us. Pack this in a little bit, get rid of some of the air. Get it off the edges so it seals best. In our sealer. Close. Check for air bubbles. And seal. Now you've got perfectly sealed ground beef. And you can smash it flat so it sits better in your freezer. Are they done? We're also cooking dinner at the same time. So, that's our first one. As you see, lay down flat so it starts to freeze better and stores better. Now, normally what I do is I'll figure out how many bags I want to use. I'll cut out all my bags first, fold them, date them, have them ready. That way I can stuff them all first and then start sealing them. That way I'm not washing my hands 100 times because you never want to touch the outside of these with the raw meat. You will get diseases. So that's bad. So let's go ahead and cut some of these up.
almost out.
Yeah. Alright, now we've got our bags set up. And these come in all kinds of sizes. We got some for smaller portions here. The one main thing is always make sure your bags will fit inside of your actual sealer. These are a little too big. We won't be ordering them again. I would like a little more space so that we have to go right to the edge. So we'll be ordering something just a tiny bit smaller than this one next time. But let's get to work.
We're done with this.
Yeah, that's probably enough. Now, one good thing about folding it is when you do, you can almost build up to where your fold is, because you know you've got enough down here to seal it. Unfold. Keep your dirty hand away from it. And there you go. Set it aside and do the rest. Or you can always do a teamwork and, you know, one can fill and one can seal and however.
However. What?
However. Do it however you want. Now, one good thing to do would be to put all this meat into a bowl or something plastic, and that would help you get it out easier than this bag does. And you could also season your meat ahead of time if you know what you're going to do with them. You can put Italian ground beef or Mexican ground beef and just put your seasonings. Also, you want to keep some napkins handy. And if you have it, Lysol, something like that. That way, if any of the liquid squeezes out, you can just simply wipe your machine. And then if any is sitting in the little container here, you take your Lysol and put it in there and wipe it out. This way you don't have to worry about contamination later. Open. nice and clean. Even this all the way out. Set that there. Notice I balled it up so none of the messy stuff is touching anywhere. The flatter you can get your meat, the more evenly it will freeze and thaw. Now if you're really ADD, you can get the little bubbles out too, but remember this was a loose meat. It'll freeze, it'll be okay. What you don't want is new air going in. There you go. Nice vacuum sealed ground beef. Let's move on. If you keep your meat chilled, you'll have less of a chance that the juices will start rolling out. It's another advantage for doing it as fast as possible. Leave your meat chilling while it's in there. This is why you need to get better bags, because this one had a crease and it's not letting it seal properly right there. So we will have to cut it out and then try again. There we go. Our last bag. And now that big giant pile of meat has turned into a bunch of space-saving, money-saving, good little flat packs of meat. Some of the better machines have it where you can actually remove these pieces and clean them, wash them, and the top one also. This one does not. This one also only uses one little suction point. Some of the better ones have more suction points, and this has a single seal. Some of them even hold your bags for you. Invest in a decent food sealer. It doesn't have to be the most expensive, but just make sure it's a decent one. Test it out, everything like that, and get good bags. I thought this one was going to be really good. You know, it had good reviews, but I think it was reviewed by a bunch of people who don't really have a food sealer, so they don't know how good they can be or how good they're supposed to be. So that's basically our job for today in our video. And for dinner, we've been cooking some skillet potatoes in the Ninja, and then we're doing a nice little pork chop with rib bone. I guess that's like a, I don't know, rack of ribs, or what do they call that French one, where it's the lamb chops, you know, and they put them up and whatever. But that'll be our dinner for tonight. Each one of us is gonna have a nice pork chop with a rib bone on it and potatoes. So you guys have fun. Where's Kuting? You in the bathroom? Nope. So that's our day. Kuting's doing dishes. What do we say? Bye-bye.
That's it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Mine's probably got smaller. I got a salad. Yum.
Oh, did you? I didn't quite. Salad.
Yeah, they're just really squishing the hell out of the bun.
Oh my god.
Overcooked hot dog too.
You finish.
Mm.
Wait, a lot pala.
Yeah, I have enough to take home.
Wait, so
Well, let's see your salad.
I'm gonna die. I feel this. I'm so hungry. This is our first meal today.
There's chicken, ham,
Bacon.
and you got croutons, and you picked honey mustard.
No, that's the.
That's honey mustard sauce.
Ay, this is my first time.
You've never had a salad like that?
No, this one.
You've never had a cherry tomato? Okay, now I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Becky when she was a kid. Biting on that is just like biting a goat's eyeball. It's the exact same feeling.